Yeah. Now the meatballs.
Yeah. That one's mine. So we're done.
Okay. Tony's first. How hungry are you, son?
Starving.
Huh?
Starving.
Hungry. Well, I hope you're hungry. Yeah, I don't know. Just leave Alice on the plate, yeah?
Yeah. I'll put Millie up and watch the school now.
How much food does Ali eat?
Loads.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a stoner, ain't she?
Ali's back.
Hello, everybody. So,
Oh, I need to do that.
I'll show you mine, but then I'll get a mark of Tony and Ethan and me for the taste of it. There's fucking loads left, bro. Always is loads. There's loads left, bro. There's fucking loads left. So, yes, Mark, how you doing, bro? Done. Yeah, done. Done, done, done. Done. Done, 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 done.
This is small.
I'm gonna put a bit of this powdered cheesy stuff on it because I like it, so just tell me. Parmesan cheese. Tony's been waiting for this all day. Nice, but yeah, well, eat your food, blood. Yes, terra firma. I keep making you hungry. Right. Here, come here, you got some on your chin. Move out the camera. Come on, come on, come on. Gotta give it the mark. Come on. Come on in, bub. Mark out of 10.
Give me a chance to eat some.
Alright, go on then. You get them meatballs, don't you, bro? No pun intended. Yeah, food review. Roxy, food review. Ah, it's nice, man. Very tasty.
It's very hot.
Really?
Not spicy, right?
So come on then, babe. What's your mark?
9.
9. Big fun. What's your mark out of 10? What the fuck are you doing?
10. He says.
10.
No.
What?
9.
9.
9.5.
9.5. So it's a 9 from Tony, a 9.5 from Ethan, and yeah, and from me. I'll give it a 9.5 as well. Yeah, I'll give it a 9.5 as well. You know what I mean? Jobs of fish. It's nice though. Very good. Very healthy.
We've still got the homemade garlic, have we?
Yes, look sideways here. Yes, Roxy, what did you say there?
I said we ain't got the homemade garlic bread.
No, we haven't got the homemade garlic bread. That would have given it the 10, I reckon. If I would have made my own garlic bread. But I didn't.
Cheese and garlic bread.
Normally I do homemade cheesy garlic bread in it. I didn't do it this time. Yes, Mark, there is some spare, brother. There is actually some spare, bro. You're going to come all the way down from Scotland just to get a plate of this, Mark. There's some there, bro. Want to get yourself down on that, bro? There's fucking some there, bro. Sending some meatballs in the post. Meatballs in the post. So nice and so filling. It's very good for your food. It's very filling. If I donate, will you deliver? Should I start my own meatball business? Danny's Meatballs, cooking meatballs all day and dropping them off to people. I cook all the time, Roxy, to be fair. What am I cooking next, Bob? What am I doing next? Tony tells me what to cook and then I just cook it. What do you want me to do next? I can make a curry. Right? I can make a curry.
Oh, I don't know. I've been off the I'm sick of the same old thing.
You want something different? Do you want me to come up with a new recipe? I think she might want me to come up with a new recipe here. Let me think. Something we've never had.
I've never sent one to you before.
I know what I can make.
Not there.
I know what I can make. Bab. I could make you like a seafood turned over pasta tagliatelle thing. With prawns in and, you know what I mean, all seafood basically. But rather than being with rice like a paella, I'll do it with pasta because you prefer pasta. And I can make some little en croûte bread, man. And I have to do that. I could make you like a seafood fucking Mediterranean pasta dish. You know what I'm saying? I could make it fresh as fuck as well. Vibrant, zesty.
Spanish chicken.
Spanish chicken.
Oh,
You can give me the ingredients for Spanish chicken. It's ever so easy, isn't it? Spanish chicken. I can make Spanish chicken. Obviously, it's one of my dishes, isn't it? I can do that. Our fish is quite easy to cook. It's just that you have to wrap it up and stuff, really. Or if you're going to fry it, you want to sear the outside. You don't really want to fry it too much because then it'll just break apart. It doesn't take long to cook seafood. Like if you're cooking fresh scallops, it's literally like a minute aside. No gas. Any longer than that, they're overcooked and they go all rubbery and shit. So, well, I'll make your homemade surf and turf, man. Why don't I make your homemade surf and turf? I've never made one before, but I can make a surf and turf, and you love that shit. So why don't I make your homemade surf and turf? Don't worry, Bob, I'll figure it all out. It's not a problem for me. What is surf and turf now? Scampi? Scallops?
No,
It is, isn't it?
it's
Well, what?
surf and turf is a piece of steak with pieces of scampi on it.
Well, where did you have scallops then? And I tried them, remember? What did you have with them scallops then? What was that? Oh, shit, it was that one from Marks and Spencer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Why don't I just expand on that then? Why don't I make you some pan-fried scallops, yeah? With like a creamy, cheesy mashed potato. But that's basically what it was. That's all it was. But you loved it, didn't you? It was delicious. You loved it, didn't you? You did that, didn't you? It was fucking delicious, yeah. So why don't I just expand on that? Babe.
What do you say?
Yeah, only 1 minute each side. Only 1 minute each side. It has to be on a high heat. The heat's got to be high. You do want to use oil for scallops. You can use butter, but the heat wants to be high no matter what you use, and it's only like a minute per side. Well, basically, me and Tony for Valentine's Day, I went to Marks and Spencer, which for you, Roxy, is like a supermarket in the UK, yeah? And I got like a Valentine's Day meal. And it was scallops in, in the shell. So you had a full scallop in the shell. And it had creamy mashed potato with cheese. And it was very nice. Like, it was so nice. It really was. It's one of the nicest things me and Tony have ever eaten. We've eaten a lot of stuff. We always go out eating and stuff. But it was so nice. It really was so nice. So I'm thinking of maybe making that just bigger. All right, could I? So I'm thinking of making that because Tony wants something new. I mean, she might want me to make. I haven't made Mediterranean chicken for ages, so I'll do. I mean, it's not Mediterranean chicken; it's my chicken with a Mediterranean take. Yeah, and it is nice. It's, I mean, it's best off served with rice like that. So I might end up making that over the next week. What's my favourite dish? What I'm eating right now. What I'm actually eating right now is my favourite dish.
Go on.
This is my favourite food. I do like a lot of other stuff as well though. I like Chinese food. Especially from we've had it twice now. When we've been abroad to Spain. Yeah, it's mad in it. How many times we've been to Spain and that, ain't it, babe? And we're always like, shall we go in? Nah, we're so much like England. But it ain't.
No, that's because I did go somewhere once. It was in Gran Canaria. And I had a Chinese cooking. It was fucking horrible.
Well,
And
basically,
that's why it put me off.
yeah, so Tony got put off from having Chinese that was in Gran Canaria, that were the best. Yeah. But we went to Port de Quesa and we had Chinese there in a restaurant. And it come on a sizzler. And it was like Chinese sizzling beef and Chinese sizzling chicken. Oh my God, man. And then we went to Tenerife. We've been to Tenerife a few times now. And we've walked past this very Chinese a few times. And I've been like, Bob, do you want to go in? Because it's Tony's favourite food. I've been like, Bob, do you want to go in? Do you want to go in? And she's like, nah. Because of obviously this bad experience in Gran Canaria. So we went at Christmas. And I went, Bob, for a birthday, yeah, because her birthday's at the beginning of December. So I took her to Tenerife for a birthday. And when we was there, on her birthday, I was like, come on, Bob. Because we had that one in Port de Quesa and it was really nice. Went in there and, babe, what was that shit like? Tell them what that Chinese was like in Tenerife.
Oh, it's beautiful. Best Chinese ever.
What are you doing as soon as you get off the plane in December?
No, the next day, my birthday.
Are you going to go the next day for your birthday?
No, not that day.
Oh. I thought we was getting off the plane the first night I was taking you to the Chinese. I thought that was the plan. But go on then, what's the plan then? You changed your mind?
I go in there every night.
Fair play, babe. I'll come in there every night with you. You don't get no complaints from me, babe.
You try the arm in here.
Do you know something? I knew you was going to say that. But I wanted you to say, I didn't want to interrupt. I knew you was going to say that, you know. I know you that well, babe. I knew exactly what was going to come out your mouth. I'm going to eat it every day, Danny. Well, I know you was looking forward to that because you played your plate, man.
For now. I put a bit of, put quite a bit of pepper or something in there.
Chili powder. Why is it burning you?
No, it just tastes like pepper.
I'll put pepper in there because you like pepper. It's very nice. Being honest, it's very nice.
Oh god, I'm full.
Yeah, Chinese is great.
Chinese is the best.
Yeah, it is. You are correct, official travellers. It's hurt his pride. It shouldn't hurt his pride. Because he was fighting a bum, was he? Fury. I've seen pictures of him face down, bab, with his face on the floor, wrecked. No. Yeah, it's hurt his pride, buddy, but there's no reason for it to hurt his pride. He got beat by an extremely good boxer. It's not like, you know what I mean? He was fighting like me, you know what I mean, and got beat. He was fighting freaking Alexander Usyk. Like if he was fighting someone like me with no experience and all that, and he got beat, I could understand. But he's not. He didn't. He fought Alexander Usyk.
What are you doing with that?
Oh, I was just madness in the video this morning.
You don't smashed anything, have you?
No, I haven't smashed anything, but I don't know if there'll be a rematch. I really don't know.
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll get all those.
A few beers.
I just hope, Beezy, that he goes in there as fit as he can be, with the best game plan he's ever had, sticks to it, and doesn't try to showboat this time. Because I personally think he'll beat Alexander Usyk if he takes it deadly seriously. Doesn't start putting his hands behind his fucking back and shit. He's not in there to play. You know what I mean? John Fury should be nowhere near his corner. I'm not being bad, but John Fury should be nowhere near his son's corner. He's an embarrassment to his son, and it's the only way you can say it. It brings the worst type of vibe, and it's his dad. Do you know what I mean? It's a shame, but it brings the worst type of vibe. And I like John Fury. Like, I have nothing against him at all. But I just think that he's doing things that are not helping his son. And if he loved his son, and he cared about his son, he would back away. It looks to me like he wants to take the limelight from his son. Let your son have the limelight, it's his time. That's what it seems like to me. He's trying to get some past glory or, I don't know, off his son's name. Fuck that. This is about your son, it's not about you. I know.
Oh, good.
The pressure did get to him. Yes, baby. But like I said, Alexander Usyk, yeah, extremely good fighter, bro. You have to take him seriously. Can't be doing all this. You know what I mean? You're in the fucking boxing ring, man. Okay, bud. Coffee.
You sure?
Oh, I'm full now. No, he didn't take it seriously, man. He just didn't. Tyson Fury can beat Alexander Usyk if he takes it deadly fucking seriously. I know, Roxton. You're losing and you're showboating. It's the wrong mentality, man. And you're in a boxing ring. Anything could happen when you're playing about like that. Very stupid. His corner should have been telling you.
Right in Friday.
Oh yeah, Beezy. Nah. Nah. That's definitely not the audience I want here, though. You know this. Last thing I need is a load of fucking dickheads in here, innit? I don't need it. For me, Beezy, you know, I'm so far away from the dark side now, bro. It's like I'm not even part of it no more. I'm just not. I know there may be some people who are trying to keep me in there by mentioning my name and making videos, but for me personally, brother, I'm done with it. Like, I'm out of there. I don't watch nothing. I watch you occasionally. You know, I'll come onto your channel and I'll give you support because, you know, I want to support you. Yeah? I want you to do really well in that. But, you know, I give thumbs up on like, I'll come on your channel once every couple of weeks and I'll thumbs up loads of your videos, right? But I don't watch anything that's negative. I watch your funny videos, you know, sometimes you put a funny clip on or whatever. I'll watch that. But anything that I think will probably be a negative video in some way, shape or form, I don't watch these. Do you know that? I honestly don't watch any video now that is negative. Not one. If I turn on a video and it starts to get negative, I turn it off. I don't even watch negativity no more. Yeah, positive vibe king, innit? Do you know what I mean? Positive vibe king, brother. I just don't need to watch it no more. I'm honestly past all that. It's no good for anything. It's no good for your mental health. It's no good for anything. So I don't watch it no more. And I think a lot of people have stopped watching the dark side. I think a lot of people have realised that it's no good for nothing. Not even for their mental health as a viewer. Ethan, let me have my place back.
You now need to sign in to use BBC iPlayer.
So I think a lot of people are learning now that that is just one toxic ass place. It's just toxic. Everybody's toxic in there. Yeah, and it's just very toxic. And I think lots of people are realising.
Okay, now follow the instructions on your device. When prompted, type in your activation code exactly as you see it.
Oh, Beezy. Well, I didn't know that. I thought, like, I didn't know, did I? Because I wouldn't hold it against you, bro, for you know, putting whatever content you want out there. But I still thought you was, like, doing some, you know, dark side shit occasionally. I didn't know, but I thought you was. So I just thought, I'm not going to watch that, but I'll thumbs it up. You know what I mean? I'll support Beezy. I'll always support you, like. But yeah, now I know. I'll have a look. Next time I go on your channel, I'll actually watch a few of the videos. I do watch some of them. Do you know what I mean? If I comment on the video, yeah, usually I've watched the video. Do you know what I mean? Right? But I just put a lot of thumbs up. But I'll give it a go, bro. I'll give it a go. If it's a lot more positive than what I'm thinking, then I'll give it a go, innit? I'll watch some of your content when I go on
Now
there.
follow the instructions on your device. When prompted, type
I'll probably see some people play it for the first week or
your
two
unique code is
before I
on
actually buy the
your
game.
screen now. Now you just
Honestly,
simply tap
because
and
the
wait
new
for
card.
elements for your TV
Oh, that
device.
we want to try this.
Yeah, Black Ops, yeah.
I told you it was easy.
Yes, BZ. Oh, I'll tell you straight, Roxy, it does look good. I'll give it that. The new COD does look good, but they always do, don't they? It's the play. Do you know what I mean? It's all right, it looking so wicked, right? But then when you get there, you play it and it's fucking shit. Yeah, I'm thinking that, you know, we could potentially have another one like that. Do you know what I mean, right? So I'll let my mates play it for a week, and then I'll just ask them, you know, what's it like? Is it any good? And I play with a few real gamers, as Mark knows, so they'll tell me, because they'll buy it for day release. Yeah, Brax, you know me. Nowadays, I wait to see if these games are any good before I buy them. Because I'm not an Xbox no more, I'm PlayStation. PlayStation is better than Xbox, you know, Roxy. Like, way, way better. Right? Just the games, you know, the PlayStation exclusives. You're never getting no games like that on Xbox. You can't, it's impossible. But then when it also comes to the speed of the system, for some reason, PlayStation is faster than Xbox. The way it runs, everything about it is better than Xbox. And I was Xbox for years, man. I changed a few months ago, right? Only because I wanted to play God of War. The only reason I got that console was because I wanted to play God of War. Right, that's the only reason. So I got a whole console for one game franchise. But now I've played loads of games on there, and I've also played Warzone on there. And compared to on my Xbox, the Warzone is it's different. Yeah, if I shoot someone now, they die. I don't get no lag. Nobody's got frame rate better than me. Nobody's got internet speed better than me. It's way better in every way. No lag. No lag. I load in before everybody.
Doesn't have one underneath you.
Yeah.
PlayStation is just a much better console, and the PlayStation exclusive games you can play. God of War, Ghost of Tsushima. I'm now playing, which I'm going online to play in a bit. What's it called, that? Uncharted. I haven't even gotten to The Last of Us yet. And these are PlayStation exclusives. You can't play these on Xbox. And I'm telling you now, there is no game like God of War on Xbox. There is nothing that comes even close. I swear. I'm not joking with you. That game is a masterpiece. It's a fucking it's the best game I've ever played in my life. What you doing, Tony? Chilling next to me there, mate. She's having a right little chill there. I don't know. So just asked that you was.
I'm good, thank you. I'm tired.
Yeah, I bet. Tell them what we're doing in Tenerife this year.
I know what we're doing.
You know what we're doing?
We're going to Siam Park. We're going to Lovell Park. What else is it? You can go kart, ain't you? You're going to play golf.
You're looking forward to that? Are you going to play?
It depends if I can play one time I can do. I know what it is.
Oh, it's going to be hot then.
Eating, drinking, sleeping.
Somebody. Nothing else you can think of now?
What else was I doing? I ain't even saying that.
No, nothing to do. No, nothing to do with that, man.
What?
If you don't know, then it's good. I'm not going to say anything.
Climbing the mountain?
No. Well, we'll do that anyway, yeah, but no.
Going to the weed cafe?
No. You don't know, that's good. Just leave it there. Let's just leave it there.
Deep sea diving.
Going somewhere for a surprise.
Just listen.
Not that shark thing. I doing that.
You are, man.
I'm not going down there with some shark attacking me. Or you know that.
They don't attack you.
They just swim.
They just swim around you, man.
I'm
Well,
doing
I've
it.
seen them on that TV.
I'm doing it, man. I'll
With
come
them
with you.
cages. Alright now.
I'm doing it, man.
I don't want to die here.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Chinese.
Chinese. So you're flying all the way to Tenerife? Yeah. Just because you want your Chinese?
No, 5 weeks in the sun. In the hot weather.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. You look forward to that. Look forward to your extended period of time in the sun.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, even coming, Mush.
I am. I'm coming.
Which apartment are you looking forward to the most now? Because don't forget, the other one's got sea view as well now.
But
I don't think the other one has a pool though.
no, it's right next to the sea.
It is, yeah. Which holiday are you looking forward to the most?
Tenerife. If I trust the weather in England.
What are you looking forward to in Newquay?
In Newquay.
Yeah.
Laying on that beach.
You going to go down the Death Swing?
No.
Why?
I'll do that.
Why?
Yeah,
Hold on.
listen. I'm gonna do it. I'm coming with you.
You went down the Death Swing last time.
Yeah, I'm doing it again.
Did he?
No, don't go.
Yes, I did. Did you only inquiry?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you did, yeah.
He was on the go-karts, I remember.
Smash
He
that.
nearly beat me.
Smash that on the go-kart.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did.
I'm
No,
looking
no.
forward to seeing Casper as well.
Yeah, there you know.
He's not there. Where is he?
I don't know, some lads told me the other day, they went down to Casper there now.
Oh, he might have got his caravan though, because he's waiting for his caravan.
He might have got his caravan. But yeah, he ain't there at the moment. But obviously I'll go down to the beach and I'll just ask all the locals, like, where is he? And they'll tell me.
I'm not sending you a message.
I have, when you have message back.
Elliot will know where he is.
Death Swing. Ethan Mark says hello.
Tim, I said, well,
Plus looking forward to seeing Mark.
Says she's looking forward to seeing you, Mark. So am I. Nice, mate.
Keep reminding him, what was he saying?
There's a lot of nice offers around here. You can get away with pretty much anything without being judged. Well, most of the time.
I was looking forward to chilling.
It'll be nice.
Get away from this shit on.
Howdy to Doncaster, buddy. Whereabouts in Doncaster are you? Intake, Wheatley, Cantley? Yeah, it'd be nice to see you, Mark. It'd be alright, laugh. It will be fun. It'll be fun getting you in them waves, mate. Prepare yourself for this one, buddy.
I am looking forward to going round Newquay Golf Course though, because that's beautiful.
Oh, she says she's really looking forward to going around Newquay Golf Course because it is beautiful.
Jack says stealing is only really stealing when you rob something people give a shit about.
Oh, where you in Cantley?
And no one gives a flying fuck.
I was born in Cantley. Literally, bro, I was born there.
We go to see
Well, I was born in Doncaster Road Infirmary, but we lived in Cantley when I was born.
achieving the toilets. And this is our beloved principal, Barry White.
You'll probably get up to 10-foot mark.
No, it's what?
Yes,
How
pack.
much is that?
Yeah, you'll probably get up to about 10 foot. Oh, Roxy, listen. No way you was born in Balby. No way. I used to live in Balby.
Same.
You know, by that famous shop. What was it, that famous shop, bro?
Open all hours.
Open all hours. I lived on that road, bro. Is it Scarth Avenue? It's a long time ago, but I'm sure it's Scarth Avenue. Yeah, I used to live in Balby. And my uncle Lyndon used to live right by the church. He still does. You might know his sons, Luke and Ryan Booth, but unfortunately, like, there's only one of them died, like, so you might know them if you're from Balby. No, Ethan's not coming with us, bro. My mum lives on Thorn Road, buddy. Literally, my mum lives on Thorn Road. I don't really know much about Sacramento, buddy. Never been to America. Yeah, with that, Roxy, everybody was saying the same thing about the new Assassin's Creed, right? One, because people were complaining that it's very racist, isn't it? But you can't have a black samurai. And then there was moaning about the fact that you can't, like, why is the female, why is she a ninja? Why is it a female ninja? Right, and I swear, for one, it wouldn't matter. What would it matter? You want to bring a bit of inclusion into the game. But number two, what people don't realise is that black ninja, that African ninja that is out of Assassin's Creed, is a real man from history that was a samurai. The only ever African to be made a samurai. So it's a real story. And there was female fucking ninjas, mate. There literally was female ninjas. I mean, this is the biggest crux everybody's got. I'm sick of it. It's always females. There was fucking female ninjas, mate. 100% there was female ninjas, mate. There was no female samurai. Wasn't allowed. The samurai caste would not allow a female to become a samurai. But there were female ninjas. Yeah, so I know it's in America. Yeah, I do, buddy. No, there was no female samurai. Females were not allowed to be samurai. I know that for a fact. Just me, females were not allowed to be samurai. Not allowed. Categorically. Not allowed. But ninjas were the peasant force that fought back against the samurai's oppression. That's what ninjas are. That's why there was peasants, farmers. That's why a lot of their weaponry, if you look at their weaponry, a lot of it is designed from farmers' tools. You know what I mean? Literally. Right? You know that thing that you always see them with a fucking spike on a staff? That's like a plough thing. Yeah? And that's what it was. Ninjas were the peasant force, the resistance fighters against the oppression of the samurai. But the samurai were all a male caste. But obviously, because of the freedom fighters, anybody could fight. So there was a lot of female ninjas.
I need to speak to you two in my office now. Go on.
Yeah, the shear thing, Mark. Yeah, that kind of thing, like a shear thing. A lot of it was farm implements.
Why? It's embarrassing. Okay?
Oh, that's how it was. I know a lot about ancient history and a lot about battles and a lot about warrior castes and stuff like that. And there was certain warrior castes that would allow women, but a lot of warrior castes would not, though. So you never had a female Spartan. Never. Not one female Spartan. Never. Never a female Spartan. Like, I'm not even joking. Spartan society they wanted women to be very physically fit, very physically strong, intelligent and capable to look after the next generation of Spartans. But there was never no female in the Spartan army. Never. Vikings, shield maidens, yes. But not as much as what you thought. Not as much as what was in Vikings. You didn't have fucking 500 women in an army of 5,000. Did you fuck? You might have had 4 or 5 women in that army. But it did happen. You did have females in that army. The Roman legions. No females. No females in the Roman legions, mate. Not fucking one.
2 masked teenagers from this school are wanted for robbery and causing destruction of property in the city yesterday.
You could play as a female. Well, you could play as a female Spartan. Yes, you could, but there was never no female Spartans.
There was.
No, there wasn't.
Spartacus is right.
She wasn't a Spartan.
Oh.
She was just an hard bitch. There wasn't no famous female samurai, bro. Samurai weren't allowed into the cast. It was just a very sexist thing. Would Spartans be a stronger force than samurais? No. No. Yes and no. Yes, because of the superior weaponry and armour of the samurai. Right? Okay? A lot of shit the Spartans used were bronze. A fucking well-made katana will cut through a bronze sword. And it would cut through the spears. A piece of piss. Who's the most superior fighting force? The 300 Spartans. If they had the same weaponry and the same fucking armour and the same and the same training as a Spartan, not as a samurai, any Spartan would beat any samurai. They would train from the age of 8. Like, not your top samurai. Don't get me wrong, you had samurai back in the day that were so fucking hard, mate. And these was the ones that were trained from a very young age. But your average samurai was not as hard as your average Spartan. Because every Spartan was trained from the age of 8. The Agogi, which is like basically when they went in to be trained to be warriors, right, was from the age of fucking 8, man. By the age of 11, they were punching their mates after death. That's what made the Spartans so hard. Steel wins. Steel always wins. Steel always wins against bronze. I ain't seen Lilac for a while. The Spartans were mega skilled, way more skilled than the samurai. There was in battle, especially in battle formation. Right? I'm not joking, in battle formation, mate, shield wall, very hard to beat. But, and this is a big but, yeah, the samurai had katanas, mate, made of what we would call now crucible steel. It just cut straight through the bronze. I don't know if a well-made katana could cut through a bronze Spartan shield. I'd like to see a test to see if it could, because I think it might. I think literally a well-made katana might even cut through a Spartan bronze shield, you know. I'm not sure, but I'd like to see a test of it. Oh, Spartans were beasts. Listen, as warriors go in history, the Spartans were the most deadly fighting force that's ever walked the face of this earth. As a fighting unit force. There was. But there was still some armies that could have beat them. Like Genghis Khan would have beat them. Genghis Khan would have wore them down.
How do you know, right?
I know everything about everybody, bro.
You killed 10%.
Like Genghis Khan's army would have wore them down.
You know that?
They would have just rained arrows constantly, bro. I'm not joking. Genghis Khan would have beat the 300 army. And so would Julius Caesar and his veterans. And that's just being honest. As good as the Spartans was, they would have lost against the Roman legions. And they would have, you know. They would have. Different time period, but they would have. People dispute that with me. But mate, Julius Caesar and his veterans was something else, you know. That man was a tactical genius. He was a tactical genius. With his 25,000 men, he took on 300,000 and won. Just with 25,000, yeah, right? Now the Spartans held that. Yeah, they all died to a man though. They didn't win, did they? They all died to a man. When it comes to individual combat though, individual, man against man, I can't see of anybody beating a Spartan, especially one of the 300 bodyguards of the king. Not one-on-one, not with the same weaponry. Maybe Spartacus, maybe Achilles if he was real. Yeah, but one-on-one, yeah, I can't see any warrior from age, you know, using swords and stuff. If the Spartan had the same weaponry as the person they're fighting, I can't really think of anybody taking out one of them motherfuckers, mate, because they were double hard, triple hard, Bruce Lee, I'm hard, Bruce Lee, Nunchuck, fucking Chuck Norris, Wing Chun, Jet Li, fucking arm, fucking steel mush. That's how hard they was, man. So samurai swords are next level. Next level. There's only one sword really that comes close, and that's the ultimate sword. And we've found them, but we don't know how they made them. The composition of the metal, the way they forge the metal is different. So that's a medieval like Viking sword. Yeah, like a single-handed broadsword, ultimate sword. But we don't know how they made that metal. It was made by a specific person, and that technology's been lost. But that's really the only thing that can compete with katana. A proper made katana. Because of the way they're made. They're folded and folded and folded. So if you start off with 500 strands in the metal, fold it, you got 1,000. Fold it, you got 2. Fold it, you got 4. Fold it, you got 8. Fold it, you got 16. Fold it, you got 32. Fold it, you got 64. Right? And we're going up in thousands here, man. And some of these samurai swords were folded, I think, up to like 50,000 tightly packed strands, man. So how many times they've folded that metal and hammered it in? And folded it and hammered it in. Do you know how strong that fucking steel is? You don't really have any idea. I don't think, like, it chopped through my swords. Like a real, proper, authentic 15th, 16th century, like 5 weeks to make for a king samurai sword would chop clean through my fuckers. Modern day SAS soldier would get wiped the floor with. And the modern day SAS soldier is probably the hardest man on the planet, right? But it's different now. There is no modern soldier, really, that could withstand that. If you put them in a time machine and you take them back to the Battle of Thermopylae and put them in the fucking army with the 300, they're the first ones to die. It's just being honest. We don't live back then. We don't deal with that kind of shit. We're not made that way. We just, listen, the SAS are probably the most grittiest, hardest men on this planet, right? In current day. But that's nothing compared to a Spartan soldier from back in the day. The level is, like, they are not trained from the age of 8. There's no SAS man that is fighting for his life at age 11. It just doesn't happen, does it? That's the difference. The age it started at. Can we replicate it now with Damascus steel? No. Not like the masters used to make it. We can replicate we can make a samurai sword. We can make a very strong and a very durable and a very good samurai sword. But to the old masters, how they had techniques that we have lost. Yes, BZ. So yeah, no, not now. Not now. Definitely not now. We couldn't replicate that forging technique. It's the forging technique that we can't replicate. We don't have the skill. Some blades used to take months to make. Months. We wouldn't have anybody now who would spend months on a blade. And we have lost some of the forging techniques. We've just lost them. The Romans could make underwater concrete better than we can. Work that one out. 2,000 years later, man. And they could make fucking underwater concrete better than we can. Pyramids of Giza, though. Lost art of building. We couldn't build that now. You know what I mean? We couldn't. We'd probably try. But I guarantee we'd fuck it up. We wouldn't be able to build it. It's just too complicated to get it that precise. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and this was thousands of years ago this was built. Not in the Egyptian times, before that. I mean, what was the using? Knowledge is lost in it. Certain knowledge is just lost. And if it's, unfortunately, really, in this day and age, that unless it earns money, it's not worth it anyway, is it? Oh, we're not smart, not compared to some previous civilizations, man. We're really not. We're really not, man. And we're not talking Egyptians. We're talking before that. People think that this is the only civilization. This is the height of human civilization. That's because you're taught that in school. But it's fucking not. It's really not. I reckon we've gone through 5, maybe, previous civilizations that have got to our level of technology. Not the way that we use technology, though. Every single way that we use technology is harmful to the planet. And there are less costful ways of harnessing the same power. But we are in a money-orientated society. So we'll burn fossil fuels rather than use the electromagnetics of the earth. And if anybody named Tesla, with the first name Nikola, right? If anybody named Tesla comes up with a way that we can have free electricity, we'll make him out to be a madman and we'll burn all his research. If there's a man in the 50s that makes a petrol engine that runs on water, like literally water, oh, we will make that fucking disappear. That's not allowed to go out there. Well, what do you think we used before? People say, why is there no plastic or nuclear power stations from fucking 20,000 years ago? Well, because they probably didn't use that kind of power. They probably had more fucking sense than what we do. They didn't have a human population filled with greed. Maybe they were more spiritual. Maybe their civilization ran different to ours. Maybe there was no need for money. They don't teach you none of this in school. For me, I don't know what the previous civilization was like, but I just know it existed. I just know it existed. Atlantis was real, man. Noah's flood was real. Noah's flood is documented now. It's not Noah's flood. It's called the Younger Dryas. And you can go and research. I've been talking about it for a few years. Younger, D-R-Y-A-S, Dryas. Go and research it. There was a cataclysm that happened on this planet 12,500 years ago, and it changed the whole planet, literally, in the space of a week. And it was floods. It was waves like you've never even thought was possible. 1,000-foot waves and that. 1,000 foot. I'm a surfer. And that really happened. Really happened. You can go and research it. Do you know when you have ripples? There's certain places in Canada and America where, do you know when you have ripples on a beach? Well, them ripples are caused by the tides, by the waves, right? By the activity of the water. That's what causes the ripples on the beach. And the ripples are about this big, right? And if you go a bit deeper out into the water, and I've been scuba diving and shit, right? So you dive down, the ripples can get up to like this big when you're a bit deeper out because the waves are bigger, right? Yeah? Do you know there's some ripples across rock landscape that has been caused by water that are 50 feet high. 50 feet water ripples, mate. Not caused in sand, caused in rock. What type of body of water has been running over that to cause that, man? When your ripples on your beach are like fucking this, man. Imagine one of them 50 feet high. But what caused that then? The body of water that caused that is more than we could even fathom. You can research all this, Roxy. Younger Dryas, go and research it. Oh, it's madness. Ali versus Usyk. Ali. The Great Flood. Every religion has it. No, people do build. Yeah, the Rikat structure. Well, that could be Atlantis. It is concentric rings. It is in the eye of the Sahara. It could be. But I probably think that's been sunk. I think that probably was something though. So yeah, I mean, why? I mean, people always say to me, why would they keep the information from us? Well, if we knew that a previous civilization was here before us, and they didn't harness power the way that we do, and they harness power by like building pyramids, creating massive electromagnetic power stations, by any chance, huh? Because that's what the Great Pyramids are, mate. There's some kind of engine, some kind of factory, some kind of power generating machine, right? Now, if we knew that our ancestors generated power with total harmony with the planet, total harmonization with the earth, no cutting down trees, no cutting down forests, no digging up fucking fossil fuels, no absolutely graping the planet of all its natural resources. If we knew there was another way, and that humankind had already done it that way and survived for thousands of years, and the only thing that stopped them was a fucking meteorite from space, I think we'd have a problem, wouldn't we? If we found out that a previous civilization didn't require money, I think we'd have a problem, wouldn't we? And plus they'd have to rewrite all the history books. Now, do you think us and all the other governments of the world that teach in our schools that Egyptians built the pyramids, I probably think there's a backhand payment that Egypt has to give all these countries every year to keep the tourism going, right? That the Egyptians built the Great Pyramids of Giza. Or something like that anyway. Because it's a load of bullshit. No civilization with brass fucking tools can build that. Now, when people didn't have access to the internet, didn't have access to science, didn't have access to people debunking all this shit anyway, right? Proving that it would never work. You could not cut blocks of 70 ton to the precision where you can't get a piece of paper in between with a fucking bronze chisel and hammer. Oh, we used water to cut it. Did ya? Did ya? Yeah, we can use water to cut stone now. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Because we can fire that water in such a powerful jet that it can cut through stone. Yeah, I agree. Well, did they have that back then? So the Egyptians, who were using bronze chisels, bronze hammers, ropes and pulleys, they also had access to a jet wash. Yeah, fuck off. And these said Egyptians got 70 ton blocks of fucking granite and raised it 300 feet in the air with some rope and some pulleys and some oxen. They did they? And that, you don't understand, the mathematical knowledge it would take to build the structure inside out. But the Great Pyramid of Giza was built inside out. You can't build it from outside in because there's no way to get them 70 ton blocks to in the middle of it. So you've got to build it from the inside out. And you're going to be 1 degree to true north, lining up with all the constellations. With what? A rope and a fucking thing on the end that swung, and that gave you your plumb line. Yeah. Is that how they did it? Is that how they did it, is it? Okay. No, makes no sense. None of it does. None of it makes any sense. I mean, this is how people don't think about it this way. The Great Pyramid of Giza has to be built from the inside out. So it's not like they've put the structure there and built it to a plateau of true north. No. Every brick was built from the inside out. What? Yeah, get your head around that one. How do we build structures? Do we build an office and then build another office and then another office and then the outside of the structure is done last? No, because we'd never be able to get it on measure. We'd never be able to put it where it's supposed to be, right? Of course not. So think of the knowledge it takes to build the Great Pyramid of Giza from the inside out. It's the only way it can be done.
Is it? I hope you get well for you. But you gotta be careful.
In the space it's supposed to be taken to build, because of the amount of blocks there, every block would have to be cut, quarried, dragged 90 kilometres from the Aswan quarry, right, to the Giza Plateau every 90 minutes and placed. So cut, quarried, dragged, placed, laid every 90 minutes for the whole 25 years. Impossible. Moon landing now. Bullshit. 9/11. False flag. So it's all madness, isn't it? And when you think about it, the way that I talk about this stuff, yeah, it will get you thinking. And this is nothing compared to some of the stuff that's going on this earth, mate. I'm telling you, the Great Pyramids of Giza are a good one, though. They're a good one, because we all want to know, right? We all want to know who built them. We all want to know what they're there for. We all want to know, right? But we're never going to find out. Yeah, they must think we're idiots. No, we wouldn't be able to do it. You're correct, Mark. We wouldn't. We couldn't build it now like that. Yes, Roxy. I only speak the truth, man. Right, I hope you enjoyed the live, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the live stream today. I don't know when I'll be back live. I've got TikTok to do now for days. Right, so I don't know when I'll be back live on YouTube. But try the meatballs, man. Cook them yourself. You've got a step-by-step guide there, didn't you? Yeah, so you can cook that yourself. The longer you leave it in, the more tasty it is. It's that simple. The longer you leave that in, the more tasty it is. All right? Cook it yourself. Tell them what you think. Have a good day. I'll see you all soon. Bye.
Yeah, this is Jeanette. She was one of my first. Good kiss up, no bullshit. This has to look natural, and the movie you've done it loads before, and into the black one has to be watching.
Listen, we've had 2 takes so far. Right, take 1, take 2. Right, you didn't see the first 2 takes. Take 3. See you later, man. Bye, bye.